Hey again, guys. So I'm feeling a little nostalgic, thinking back to my childhood and when I started collecting cards. I remember I bought a Lynn Swan jersey. I think I got it at Sears. And I got it when I was in the 4th grade, and I wore it till it was in shreds, worn out. So I got a new one as an adult. And I remember back then you could go to McDonald's and you could get these glasses with the Pittsburgh Steelers on them. And you could go to Burger Chef and you could get discs with baseball players on them. And you get your Hostess, you know. And this was the first year I remember collecting baseball cards in a bigger way. The first pack I ever remember opening was 1973. The first rookie card I ever remember chasing was Dave Parker in 1974. And of course, they weren't called rookie cards back then. I didn't even think the fact that it was a rookie card of his. I just knew that he was the new young hot player for the Pirates. I saw that my neighbor had one, and so I wanted one too. And that's the first rookie card I remember chasing. But the first cards I remember really getting in a bigger way was 1975. And 1975 was kind of had some good images, good cards. There are mixed emotions on this set, but I remember getting Mario Mendoza, a terrible hitting shortstop who they named the Mendoza line after, and picking up Burt Blyleven blowing a bubble, and Bill Madlock with the trophy, which I got to like better later when he came to the Pittsburgh Pirates, and George Foster, who in 1977 became the first player since, I believe, 1964 to hit 50 home runs. And you had Bob Montgomery, the last player not to wear a batting helmet. And you had the Mad Hungarian, Al Hrabosky. Now this guy, when I was a little kid, he was kind of intimidating to me. He would go behind the mound and meditate, and then he'd throw that ball in his glove, and he'd turn around and he'd fire. And I went to a game and against my Pirates in Three Rivers Stadium, and he was out there, and he retired the first 2 batters, and Dave Parker came up. He batted third. And when you're a little kid and you saw him, for me it was like, how is anybody going to hit this guy? Like, he just seemed so intimidating. And he went behind the mound. He did his meditation. He put that ball in his glove. He turned around and fired, and Dave Parker hit that ball into right center. I don't think that ball's come down yet. And after that, I wasn't so intimidated by him anymore. And you had, back then, you'd have cards that were drastically miscut, like this Fred Kendall. And this was Jason Kendall's father. And you had Bobby Tolan. Bobby Tolan used to have this batting stance where he would hold the bat way up here. I used to love to watch him bat. And Ray Fosse, Pete Rose in that All-Star game came home and separated his shoulder. You had Al Downing, who gave up Hank Aaron's 715th record breaker. And Rennie Stennett, who set the record with most hits in a game. And Dave Kingman. It was fun to watch hit home runs. He only did 3 things. He either hit a home run, popped it up, or struck out. And you had this guy, first card I had ever seen, lists somebody as a pinch runner. So in 75, you had the Hostess, you had those cool cards. Then they had these Pepsi discs. And they also had the Isley discs. And my grandmother lived in a small town in western PA called Vandergrift. It's actually where the movie I Am Number 4 was filmed. And they had a little old-fashioned Isley's. And she would take me, and I'd get the Isley's discs. So I have that whole set. And then I'd go down to the flea market. I'd walk down to the flea market, I always tell you guys. And I remember this is the first 1952 Topps I ever got as a little kid. And I got this. It's in really nice condition. Surprised I kept it that good. My older cards I would pretty much cherish, but it's a beautiful Hank Bauer. Red back. And I remember what I paid for this. I found this right after the Pirates won the World Series in '79. It was an unused World Series ticket. And I remember I paid 75 cents to get this baby. And then back then also, you would have these great RC Cola cans. Here's Dr. J, my favorite player growing up. He used to have the tabs you'd pull off. Oh my God, people would freak out today. The lawsuits. Walter Payton. Al Oliver. Got the Bird, Mark Fidrich. Mean Joe Green. John Candelaria, the Candyman. And Dave Parker. RC Cola, baby. I know a lot of you have these. So anyway, I was just reminiscing, feeling a little nostalgic. Thought I'd jump on here and do a quick video. Once again, thanks for watching.